We got Justin Tafa versus Jared Vanderaa. I do want to give Tafa some props here because, I am going to take Vanderaa, but this is a tough one to pick. There's no other way to put it. Like, this is going to be either, a crazy fight that ends with either one of these guys with a KO, or it's just going to be an absolute snooze fest going a decision till the end. But either way, it's hard to pick because you got a guy like Justin Tafa who's got great cardio. He knows how to maintain distance using calf and body kicks. And those calf and body kicks could hurt Vandeera's cardio towards the end of the fight. But Vanderaa, he's also not as technically sound as Justin Tafa is, but he is bigger. He's got more of a reach. He does have a history of KOs. He KO'd a couple guys in his career. But one of the things that makes me not want to take him is he can't really handle takedowns. He is dangerous on his feet, so if this is a stand-up match, then I'm really going with Vanderaa. But this is one of those ones that can go either way. One last reason that I'm taking Vanderaa is because he does train with Team Quest. And when you look at those Team Quest alumni, you got guys like Chael Sonnen, you got guys like Randy Couture coming out of there. So clearly a good gym with great history, great game planning, and great stand-up fighters. So I'm rocking with Vanderaa here. Not necessarily a lock, but I like him in this fight.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I like Vanderaa. Like you said, 80-inch reach against a 74-inch reach coming out of Team Quest. All I have to hear is Chael P. Sonnen, the American gangster, the bad guy. Yeah, I really like Chael coming out of Team Quest. I think there's a lot to be said to being with these big gyms that have a lot of history and great fighters there. You're gonna get better sparring partners, and if you're sparring against better guys, you're gonna get better. Not to take anything away from Justin Tafa's gym, but these guys. We also got a southpaw versus an orthodox fighter. I think one of two things is going to happen. Tafa's going to come in, and in the first minute, he's going to KO him, or we're going to get a long decision by Jared Vanderaa that, honestly, a lot of fans, you can use this one to go take a dump. Go take a dump, refill your beer, have some pretzels. I don't see this being a great fight. Sometimes we'll be like, oh, watch out for this fight. It's a fight of the night. I'm not sure why this is the exact opposite of a fight of the night. Not sure why Dana has it so high on the card. Maybe one of them has some Dana White privilege, but that being said, Vanderaa, he does have some questionable striking. Tafa is a decent striker, but Vandeera's got the experience. Vanderaa has the edge when it comes to gas tank. In my opinion, he's got the edge when it comes to gym, sparring partners, training, experience, height, reach. Jared Vanderaa.
Yeah, all signs point to him. Skids, what do you got for us on that
one? Honestly, I wanted to play devil's advocate, but I didn't even realize this guy's first name was Jared. I have to go with my name brother. It's something we as Jareds kind of pride ourselves on. It's supporting one another. There's a Jared around me who just got me a job at a pizza place. So if anything, I think this Jared, who we're betting on right now, is going to win me some money. It's like the Pay It Forward movie, except only amongst people who share the name. I'm going to go ahead and go Jared Vanderaa.
Speaking of the name Jared, my name was actually almost Jared. And then my two cousins, they're 5 years older than me. Before I was born, they were 4 or 5 years old. They said, Jarhead, 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 Jarhead. So my mom and dad quickly nixed that. So Mom, Dad, thank you for the help with that.
No, you don't want to say thank you for that.
Time
You're
out.
part of the Jared clan.
I didn't want to be called Jarhead by my cousins.
Did they change your name after you were already named Jared?
Well, I wasn't born yet. They were just floating the idea of Jared out there, and these two idiots, Mike and Matt, could have put a quick nix to that. And thank you.
Imagine
I was imagining his parents yo, Matt and Mark are going kind of crazy. Maybe we should reestablish this guy's name. Maybe put a nix to that.
That's literally what they did, except I hadn't hatched yet. So
fair enough.
I'm still cooking.
That's hilarious.